that is being built. What does this mean for Hinduisms and Hindu pilgrims in particular, as well as devotees who are now looking at flocking to Jagannath, especially facilities are now being provided, world-class facilities are being inducted. So what does this mean for the Hindu Dharma as well as the resurgence of the Hindu Dharma today?
Yeah, Om Namo Narayan, Om Jagannathaya Namo Namah. It seems that there has been a wave here. That means some Hindu Renaissance time is going on. Because when you are establishing the dignity of Hinduism, that is Rama, at the same time you are establishing the, you can say, vibrations of the emotions into the hearts of Hindus by making a declaration about the Jagannath Puri, where the heart of Narayana resides. So what I feel is that there has been a very nice infrastructural development all across the country, and along with it, our emotions of religion also are being motivated. Well, I used to motivate my disciples by saying that when it can't be done, it has to be done. The same, I think, Modi has adopted the principle into his own heart and mind. That's why the places where none of the governments of the past tried to have such vast development features, now he is going to do it, and he is already doing it. So it's a very nice feeling for all the Hindu disciples here, for all the, you can say, persons who wanted India to be known after the Hindu history, Hindu culture. Second thing I would like to suggest also, that is what I suggested here at Mahakaleshwar, at Varanasi, even at Ayodhya, that the basic sanctity of that city must not be disturbed. Every temple has got its own electromagnetic influences, electromagnetic fields, and that's why you can see the Jagannath Puri's flag is always furling just opposite the direction of the wind. The second thing is that you can hear into the walls that something is palpitating just like heart. So when you disturb the sanctity, that means the architectural values of any of the temple must not be disturbed, because the excavations or the tunnels, if they are made very close to the temple, that may disturb the balance of the divinity there. So I just appeal the government that this time, now onwards, all the temples or the religious places must be developed after making a committee of the saints and the priests. Because you do not, if you do not take into consideration the opinion of all the Shankaracharyas, Acharyas, priests, Mahamalleshwaras, then somewhere something is missing. We all have devoted our life into making this country a very divine Hinduistic place. So we must be consulted by the government officials as well as whoever are the planners of that place, right?
So you've spoken about preserving the heritage and culture as well, but of course people have been speaking about boost to spiritual tourism in particular, not just in Ayodhya but now in Puri as well. How do you think a balance can be struck between these two?
Yeah, sure. I have always been talking about there should be a clear line of demarcation between tourism as well as the pilgrimage. There are three terminologies in Sanskrita. One is Paryatan, second is Deshatan, and third one is this Tirthatan. So when we talk about the Paryatan, that means we are going somewhere to rejuvenate ourselves by body, by mind, that is through entertainment, through watching the features of the nature like this. Second one is Deshatan, that is like an educational tour. When we go to any city, any of the saint, we promote that you should study the medicine of that city, that place, you should study the literature of that place, you should go to the lifestyles of that place, you should go towards the food habits of that place. So everything that is on the knowledge base. So that is Deshatan. And the third thing, what I feel is that is about Tirthatan. Tirthatan is top of all. It is to be freed from any sort of tourism, any sort of such, you can say, deviation from the mind. They come there for their spiritual meditations, for their spiritual rituals. So that city must be fully purified, fully kept into consideration, that none of these features of tourism must be involved in that. outskirts of that city can be made the certain part that is about the academics, about the literatures, and the outer circle should be made for the tourism. There are so many places in our India that can be developed for tourism, for entertainment purpose, but these religious cities must be always kept very pure, very sanctified by making it only a pilgrimage center. This way I suggested them that this planning should be there, and all the excavation must not be around the temple. There should be first infrastructure to reach the temple. We have already seen the things that when you make any monument, and if you are not able to reach there, before this news I was going through your aviation field, I was very happy. That means first you develop the roads, first you develop the connectivity to that particular place, and then develop that place so that the mob management will be there, and all the plants, all the architectural values will be preserved very nicely.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.